Amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ataxia telangiectasia. What does all this mean?
Jeez, cram for your medical boards, huh?
Sure expect a lot out of candy stripers these days.
Excuse me?
Well, don't tell me you found this on the volunteer card.
No, I got it from the hospital's library.
Neurological disorders. Why are you studying this?
I can't tell you. I wish I could. I really wish I could. I mean, maybe you would know if there was a cure.
Oh. Come on, Jillian. What's this all about?
Well, I'm just trying to get some information about a very rare disease.
Why?
Because somebody very dear to me has it. And so I'm just trying to get all the information I can about this disease.
This is somebody I know? Or a friend of yours back in Budapest?
I'm not supposed to tell you, but... Jake, I have the most wonderful and terrifying news, and I feel like if I'm not going to tell somebody, I'm just going to explode.
Hi, Liza. Can I speak to you for a minute?
Oh, sure, Edmund. It's always good to see you. I can't say the same for Dr. Hayward.
Good evening, Liza. I normally wouldn't interrupt your dinner, but this is urgent, and I have a huge favor to ask you.
I was just waiting for Adam. What can I do for you?
Well, David tells me that your daughter has something that is vitally important.
Boy really has no right discussing my daughter with you. Do you, Dr. Hayward? Since when did the two of you become friends?
We're not. Listen to me. This has to do with Dimitri. He's alive.
What?
He's also very ill.
Wait a second. Were you keeping this a secret all this time?
No, I just found out myself, believe me.
But why would you do that? Why would he want anybody to think he was dead? And I mean, for God's sakes, what's this have to do with my daughter?
From what I'm told, your daughter may save my brother's life. Dimitri's in bad shape. There was some experimental drugs that Alex was using on him for a while, and it worked, but now it's failing. So Alex mentioned stem cell therapy as a last resort.
So when Edmund mentioned it to me, I remembered that you had stored some of Colby's after she was born.
Yeah, but those are for Colby, for the future. And has the stem cell therapy been proven as a cure for this disease?
Not to my knowledge.
No, but it has been used to treat other incurable diseases.
Wouldn't you want the donor to be blood-related?
I know next to nothing about the procedure, but from what Alex has told me...
No, not as long as the stem cells are compatible with the recipient.
Compatible how?
In certain key areas of blood composition.
I don't know, Edmund. I mean, I would love to help you, but if Colby ever needed those cells
No, we would need all of them.
But we don't even know that they're compatible. In the meantime...
Dimitri is dying. Please. Liza, we gotta do something. I mean, this could be his only chance.
Edmund, you know what? I'll talk to Jake. He's Colby's father.
Imagine how violated she's going to feel when she finds out that you manipulated the conception of her child for your own advantage.
You have an overactive imagination, you know that?
You switched your sperm with Jake Martin's, and you impregnated Liza without her consent or knowledge.
That's a very provocative theory. Even I couldn't pull off something so convoluted.
Oh, Adam, you don't have to be so modest. I have proof.
Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. You talk to Jake this evening, and I'll talk to him first thing in the morning. If he says yes, then we'll make the necessary arrangements.
I'm on my way. Liza. Thank you.
Oh, no.
I owe you big time.
No, don't thank me. We don't even know if it's a match yet, Edmund.
I pray that it will be.
So, Alex was his doctor?
Dimitri wanted a second opinion, and that's how they met, and they fell madly in love, and they got married.
Why did she keep this a secret?
Because Dmitri wanted her to. I haven't been allowed to see him, so I don't have all the facts. But I've had long conversations with Alex, and I know that she loves him very, very much. Jake, we just have to find a cure for him.
So what can I do?
You'll help me?
Yeah, I'll help you. If I can, I will.
You see this? I think this is what he has, but I don't understand any of it.
Let me see this for a second. A prion disease. I remember studying this in medical school. How long has Dmitri had this?
A few months, I think.
It doesn't sound good. I know there's no cure for this.
No. No, don't say that.
Jillian, hey. I know how close you and Dmitri were. Are.
They're just there. There has to be a cure. I mean, Dmitri's been like a father to me ever since I was a little girl. I've always looked up to him.
Yeah, I know. I remember you telling me about when you were a little girl and you were up in your room and there was a ball going on and you were lonely and he came up and danced with you.
Whenever my own father wasn't there, you know, gambling or chasing after women, Dmitri was always there for me. And now it's my turn to help him. And we just have to save him. We just have to.
All right. Tell you what. I'll study up on this, see what I can come up with.
You'll do that for me?
Yeah.
Thank you, Jake. Thank you so much.
Of course, my beeper. Nice. I gotta go. But just hold tight. I'll be in touch, all right?
Okay, I'll be
All right.
waiting.
Okay.
Jake, thanks for seeing me. Sorry to keep you so late.
No problem. Hi. I'm still on duty, so don't worry about it. You said it was urgent?
Yeah, it is.
He didn't say he'd be tagging along.
Fine. I'll wait in my office.
No, please stay. Listen, I know you guys have differences, just it's not important right now. My brother, he's alive.
Yeah, I know. Jillian told me. She also told me about his illness. I'm sorry.
Then, are you familiar with stem cell therapy?
Yeah. What's this have to do with Dmitri? I mean, they don't use stem cell therapy for his condition, at least not to my knowledge.
We want to try it. It could be Dmitri's only chance. His wife, Alex, a neurologist, told me so.
Well, she's a neurologist. She would know better than me. It's not my field.
Jake, I'm not coming to you for help as a doctor.
Then why...
I spoke to Liza already.
Liza?
We were hoping, as Colby's parents, that you'd be willing to donate some of the stem cells that were taken from your daughter at birth.
I suppose this was your idea.
Look, David didn't suggest the possibility. It was my sister-in-law.
The neurologist?
Yes.
So why does she think this is going to work?
She thinks it's a possibility and a slim one at best. Jake, we're running out of options. Dmitri's very ill and he's getting worse.
Well, why do you have David involved? I mean, he's a cardiologist.
He told me about Colby's stem cells.
Oh, really? Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hey, guys, would you cut it out? Listen. Jake, if it was Tad that was dying, wouldn't you try anything to save him?
I already promised Jillian that I would try and look into Dmitri's condition and see if there's any possible way to treat it. I just need to do a little research, and I will talk to Liza.
Thank you. And remember, every minute counts.
Okay.
Jake, thanks for agreeing to think about this.
Oh, if I can do anything to help Dmitri, I will.
I hope so.
I hope you didn't get his hopes up for nothing.
I was totally neutral.
Well, there can be a DNA problem with me or Liza or a cell compatibility problem with Dmitri's cells.
Yes. DNA tests will have to be run. which could prove to be very interesting.